This is Jonathan Agger, fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by John Ryder here at the O2 ahead of his fight against Zach Parker, November 26th. John, you're over on the other side. How is it?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's nice to be the away fighter on another promoter's card as opposed to being the away fighter on my own promoter's card. So, same difference, I suppose.
I spoke to Colin Hart, who's been in the game for ages, and I said to him, has there ever been a fight between Matchroom and Queensberry where it's not been like a mandatory fight? And he thinks it is the first one. What do you make of that, the fact that two promotional company, I mean, you're just focused on the job, but what do you make of that, just those two promotional companies working together for this fight?
Well, I think it's a good thing. It shows that we can bridge the gap. The whole thing with Fury and Joshua not getting over the line, I think there's always time constraints against it. It wasn't a very long period of time to sort of fight of that magnitude. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it'd have ever got the credit it deserved. So hopefully in time it can be made and it can get the full respect that it deserves, that fight.
Zach Parker on November 26th. I don't think it was a name people were really talking about, you and Zach Parker, maybe because you're different promoters, but it seems to just make complete sense. Yeah,
I mean, obviously the Andrade fight fell through for him. There was other potentials there for me with Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia, but they all fell through and went quiet. So I think it worked out perfect. Fight for an interim world title. Everyone loves domestic clash, so I think it's worked out good for the fans.
Obviously, he's looked good, especially in his last few fights, but he hasn't obviously faced anyone of your level yet. What have you made of him so far against the opposition he's fought?
Yeah, I mean, he's not put a foot wrong so far, but albeit up against middleweights coming up. So I think on November 26th it'll be his first real acid test and one I'm hopeful of coming through, and I know that I've got the skills to beat him.
Given sort of your experience, most people would probably have you winning that Callum Smith fight, very controversial. You beat Danny Jacobs. That experience, how much of a factor do you feel that could be on November 26th?
I feel nothing outweighs experience, and I've been around the block a few times now. I had close fights, won and lost. So I feel it's all about putting it right now, and when it really matters, my back's against the wall, I pull out the goods.
That said, he said he feels you're too small going into this fight. What do you think of that?
Well, he's going to see. He's in for a harsh awakening. November 26th. I mean, I'll be there. I'll be in his face. I'll be there all night. So we'll see if I'm too small then.
Are you wary of sort of this reputation he's got for his power? Have you looked into that at all?
Listen, I'll do my study of his tapes and his fights, but listen, he's knocked out 16 people. Good, but it's all about going up through the levels now and doing it at a higher calibre of opposition. So we'll see. And
then, as you say, this is for the interim title. So should, I guess, Canelo vacate you win the world title? So are you looking at? Does it feel like a world title fight?
No, I'm taking it for what it is. It's an interim world title. Regardless of what Canelo does, there's still big fights to be made with this title. Everyone's looking to jockey for a position now to be in line for Canelo. So win this interim title, there's always going to be people that want to fight you for this title.
Is it kind of frustrating though, if you look at, he won the title against Billy Joe Saunders, he hasn't fought a mandatory, they're talking about him fighting Bivol if Bivol beats Ramirez, so that'd be 2 years without defending his WBO title. Are you of the opinion, like, if you win this fight, he should fight you or vacate?
Well, listen, the governing body's not going to force him to, they're not going to strip him, are they, or whatnot, so he's doing what's good for him, what's in the business of Canelo, so be it. But pick up this title, and there's still big fights there for me to have.
And just on Edgar Berlanga, is that a fight that would appeal to you in the future?
Yeah, it appealed massively to me, but first things first, fully focused on Zach Parker. Then we'll go from there. But it's a fight I was up for, but I think he was banned till mid-December, so just a fight that couldn't really happen next.
What do you think of how this fight's going to play out here at the O2 on November 26th?
I'm sure Zach's got plans and ideas of what he's going to do, come and blast me out of there and come for the stoppage, but I've been around the block a few times. I've seen most styles. I've boxed in the UK, in the US. I've seen most styles in and out of the gym, so We'll see what he brings to the table on the night.
Do you think you've faced a style like his?
I'm sure I have somewhere along the lines. Listen, there's only so many styles you can face. I mean, he might have a hybrid of a bit of both, but I'm looking forward to it.
Just two more. Billy Joe Saunders looks like he's going to come back next year. Would you want the rematch with him?
Yeah, but like I say, fully focused on November 26. Gives that the respect he deserves and go from there.
For sure. And just finally, obviously, it's been a difficult time in the gym lately. How is Conor Benn amid sort of the public reaction? Obviously, you see him every day in the gym. It can't be easy. You guys all in the public eye. The pressure that comes with it. How's he doing, sort of in himself?
I think he's good. I think he's obviously sad about the way things have gone down, but I believe he's innocent in all of this, and I hope in time that he can prove it.
Great, John. Thanks for your time, and best of luck November 26th.
Thank you.